Imagine a sudden fire breaking out in a cattle shed. The animals are tied up, unable to escape, and the fire spreads rapidly. The consequences can be devastating. But what if we had a system that could detect fire and automatically take action to save lives? Introducing FireGuard, an automated fire safety system for cattle sheds. This smart system detects fire instantly, sounds an alarm, and takes immediate action to ensure the safety of the animals. FireGuard is built using an Arduino, two flame sensors to detect fire, one small buzzer, an LED, and a 220 ohm resistor to immediately alert nearby people. Two servo motors. One servo motor opens the emergency gate. The second servo motor releases the chains of the tired animals and allowing them to escape safely. One push button to reset the system when the situation is under control. One breadboard, one USB cable, some jumper wires. Now let's assemble the circuit. Place the Arduino and breadboard on your work surface. Power the breadboard from Arduino. Connect the 5V pin of the Arduino to the positive rail of the breadboard. Connect the GND pin of the Arduino to the negative rail of the breadboard. Now connect the flame sensors. Attach the VCC pin of each sensor to the 5V rail on the breadboard. Connect the GND pins to the negative rail. Connect the signal pins of one sensor to Arduino digital pin 2 and another sensor to pin 3. Now connect the buzzer and LED. Buzzer's positive pin goes to digital pin 4 and negative to negative rail of the breadboard. LED's positive leg, that is a longer one, goes to digital pin 5 with a 220 ohm resistors and the shorter leg to the negative rail of the breadboard. Attach the servo motors. The first servo's signal wire connects to pin 9. The second servo's signal wire connects to pin 10. Both servos share the 5V and GND connection from the breadboard. Connect the reset button. One leg connects to the negative rail of the breadboard and the other to digital pin 6. Make sure to double check your connections with the circuit diagram. Now our circuit is ready and we need to add the code. Download the code and library files given in the description below. Open the code files if you have already downloaded the Arduino IDE, otherwise download the Arduino IDE first. We include the servo library to control the servo motors. Next we define pin numbers for the flame sensors, buzzer, LED, button and servos. A boolean variable fire detected is used to track whether fire is detected. Here we set the flame sensor as input and buzzer, LED and servos as outputs. The reset button is configured with an internal pull-out resistor to prevent false triggers. Both servos are initialized to the default position closed state. The buzzer and LEDs are turned off initially to ensure a fresh start. The flame sensor continuously monitors for fire. If fire is detected, low signal from any sensor, the fire detected variable is set to true. Once fire detected is true, the system activates the buzzer, turns on the LED indicating danger, open the emergency gate, servo 1 moves to 180, release the chain, servo 2 moves to 90 degree. The system can be reset manually by pressing a button. When pressed, the buzzer and LEDs are turned off, the servo motors return to their initial positions, closing the gate and resetting the chains. A small delay, 500 milliseconds, prevent accidental rapid triggering the reset. And that's it. Now upload your code to the Arduino, connect the Arduino UNO to your computer using the USB cable, then select port and board in the same menu and select Arduino UNO. Now upload the code by clicking the upload button. And now with everything connected and code uploaded, install the circuit in such a cow shelter so that it looks presentable. And that's how our project works. When fire is detected by the sensor, the system triggers an alert. The buzzer starts beeping when the LED glows red to signal danger. At the same time, the first servo motor moves to open the emergency gate. The second servo motor releases the chains, freeing the animals. This ensures a quick and safe evacuation, reducing the risk of injury or loss of life. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching our tutorial.